just pitching the hilleberg soulo to try out a little mod I've made to the tent. When I first pitched it I was having trouble on some grounds getting the fly sheet really tight, but as you can see I've got it really tight there now, and this was partly due to the lower pegging points. There's no adjustment on them, so you just rely on how tightly you can peg the pegs into the ground. So what I've done is, I'll just show you down here, on every pegging attachment point there I've added a little line lock on a cross grain loop and extended it, and that allows me to tension the bottom of the fly sheet perfectly. I've done it on all four corners, and another one there, and this should work brilliant. Like I had one pitch in the Black Mountains where I was pitched on top of a summit, but I was forced to pitch on quite short heather, but it meant that it was difficult to get the pegs down to ground to get a tight pitch along the fly sheet. This should do that, because not only does it allow you to tension, but if I slacken that off, right off, it'll allow you to move on rocky ground where you can't get the pegs in properly. You'll have a little bit of manoeuvrability, because if I can get this off the end, you can move that to where you want it, and it gives a good distance there. That'll also help with snow pegs, because I'll be able to attach that to a snow anchor, Deadman style, and sink it in the ground, and I'll still be able to adjust it. Or if it's really stormy or it can force winds, I can put a peg as normal once I've tensioned it, another peg there, and I can actually lay a rock here rather than anywhere on the tent. So that should work well. And the last point is, I usually pitch it all in one, but there are times where, especially when I've got Max with me in bad weather, you have to get in and disconnect the inner, so you've got room to sort your gear out, dry Max off, get into dry clouds, etc. But then sometimes when you come to reattach the inner, because you've tensioned it all out at the bottom, you can't get the bottom connecting points in, and this will help in that situation, because all you do is just slacken them off slightly before getting in. You can get in, do what you want to do, reattach the inner, come back out, and a quick pull on each one, and you've tightened it up. Well, that's just a little mod I've done on the soulo. So I forgot to mention, I got the cross grain loops from Paul at Treadlight. He's got a store on eBay, and the cross grain loops, 6 of them, plus the, I think it's 2 or about 3mm dynamo, I think that is. It only adds about 25 grams to the whole tent, so it's nothing when you compare it to the convenience you get.